तो भाई गेम करते हैं स्टार्ट। यार आवाज बहुत ज्यादा है इसकी।
I still hear voices in my head every
हमारा मरनी। इतना हम गेम शुरू करने जा रहे हैं फिर से मतलब दोबारा से। इस गेम का पार्ट 2 बनाते हैं क्योंकि लास्ट टाइम जो पार्ट मैंने खेला था वो सारा स्किप हो गया क्योंकि उसमें विंडो का ऊपर कुछ शो ही नहीं हुआ। कोई नहीं, मिट्टी पाओ। लेट्स गो टू द टॉक्स। ये इन लोगों को मैंने मारा था और अबे ये चीज़ें इकट्ठी करनी होती हैं, इनको रिडीम करके फिर हम लोग आगे कुछ और चीज़ें बना सकते हैं। बस इनका यही काम है। सैंपल इकट्ठा कर लिया है, मक्खियाँ शक्खियाँ हैं तो इनसे जान छुड़ाते हैं और बैठ जाते हैं। अब ये मेरे साथ थोड़ी सी प्यार भरी बातें करेगा तो वो भी सिंगल ही है। बोल पे है यार, ये मेरे से बातें नहीं कर रहा। छड़, तू नहीं सानू बुलाना, इसलिए तेनू नहीं बुलाना।
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy.
Privacy होता है, मुझे लगा privacy होता है।
Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
मुझे स्कूल में शक हो रहा है।
I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
So
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
ऑप्शन ही कोई नहीं है, यही करना पड़ना।
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
अब ये कपड़े चेंज करेगा यहाँ से। Finally, the cutscene is over and we are on our own. ये हॉस्पिटल है।
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
हाय
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
मजा आया। एक सफर खत्म हुआ, हुण किते जाना ही।
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
उत्ते ते जान दे या नहीं दिया।
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that. It's my turn.
अला, अला, चक्कू मार दिए उसने उसको।
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the secret of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insult me again and I'll put an end to your misery right now.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Lord of your prey, you first need to let them lead them to a side from others. अच्छा जी।
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
अच्छा ऐसे कर सकते हैं। होए 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 होए। ठोक दिया बेचारे।
Back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
They are saying that the district will feel the consequences of your actions. So, do I look like someone who gives a damn?
A life. to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Enter the Pembroke Hospital.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
लगता है मैं बारागर्दी कर रहा हूँ मैं
I
फाइन कर दिया
apologize,
बटन गया
nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Thank you, Miss Tantri.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Thank you. Bye bye. Take me to a hospital. Find your office on the second floor. सीढ़ियाँ किधर
Dr.
हैं?
Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
हम कल्ले नहीं, हम शदीद कल्ले हैं, एक किस्म से तरले भी हैं। इतना की लेना है। अच्छा, यहाँ पे हम लोग एबिलिटीज यूज नहीं कर सकते अपनी। That's the one secret only secret। ये हमारा दरवाजा है।
This must be the place.
दिल दा बुआ खोल
It's
अंदर आना
definitely away
चाहिए।
from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Nice, खुश है ये आदमी खुश है। इधर हम लोग कुछ बनाएंगे अपना। एनालाइज किया। चल क्या रहा है ये? टाइनी कॉमन हैंडल पार्ट एविनी एमको। क्राफ्ट क्या करना है इसको? अच्छा जी, इनको रिसाइकिल किया। इधर आएंगे हम और अभी चीज़ें अनलॉक नहीं हुई तो हम इनको भी नहीं छेड़ेंगे।
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching.
तो भाई लोग,
The
ये
sun
सफर
is
था
about
यहीं
to
तक।
rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Nice. This is nice. स्टैमिना बढ़ाने की ज़रूरत है क्योंकि ये लोग यहाँ पे मरते हैं। यार क्ले कॉक्स, इसको नहीं मारना था भाई, इससे स्टोरी आगे चलनी थी। पर छोड़ो, अपने को क्या है, हम स्टोरी दूसरी खेल लेंगे।
Fine to stay here until my research is complete. I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
हेल्प पेम्ब्रुक, अब हेल्प करनी है पेम्ब्रुक की।
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have.
सारा हॉस्पिटल
Everything
खाली,
used
इसके
to
पास
be
स्पेस
stored
नहीं
in the
है।
old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
बचत होगी। She is a fan of mine. Enter the old morgue. morgue क्या बोलते हैं यार इसको भाई, मुझे भी बता देना यार। ये मैं आपको बता देता हूँ, ये जो 3 लाइंस शो हो रही है ना, इनका काम क्या है। ऊपर वाली जो है वो मेरी हेल्थ है, जिससे हम जिंदा रहते हैं। सेकंड वाला स्टेमिना है, जब हम किसी के ऊपर अटैक करते हैं तो वो यूज़ होता है। और रेड वाली वो है जो स्पेशल वैरायटी है ना, वो रेड वाली है।
I cannot enter.
जी, तो ये चीज़ें हैं। ऊपर जो वाई शो हो रहा है वो डायरेक्शन है मुझे कि जाना किधर है। तो इधर हमें कुछ मिलेंगे तो हम उनसे फाइट करेंगे।
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
देखा, मैं चाकू चलाता हूँ तो ऊपर से वो येलो लाइन खत्म होती है। ओ डंडा भाई, मज़ा आ गया। कुछ चीज़ें नहीं पता होती पर बाद में पता चल जाती। 65 डैमेज है इसका। चलाओ ज़रा, अब हम ये लेते हैं। नाइस, चलाओ मित्रा, ज़रा अंदर चलिए। गेम को तरीके से खेलो तो बहुत कुछ मिल जाता है यार अंदर। दिस मॉर्ग इज मोरी। भाई सब कुछ इकट्ठा करना है यहाँ से, क्योंकि हर चीज़ की आगे ज़रूरत पड़ती है, क्योंकि ये गेम ही ऐसी है। छोटी छोटी चीज़ें तो हैं, अपने आप को जितना अपग्रेड कर सकूँगा जल्दी उतना आगे इजी रहेगा। इजी कटा सवार है ना, यानी कि कम मार पड़ेगी। पहले बहुत मार पड़ी थी मुझे, तो होप्स हो के मज़ा आए। फाइंड यूजफुल मेडिसिनल ingredients in the old morgue. Find some ferrous citrate, ठीक है। Find queen. ओ डंडे, इधर आ।
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop,
यार मजाक से
but with the same strain.
इस चक्कू इस मजे का।
This sickness moves faster than influenza.
सब कुछ ले लिया यहाँ से, सब कुछ ले लिया, गरीब कर दिया।
It's locked, all right.
सब कुछ ले लिया है यहाँ से, गरीब कर दिया है उनको हमने। ये भी ले लो।
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
This is sexy. क्या मजा है यार, पिस्टल से दूर रख के मार रहे। नहीं दिया, कहाँ जा? Find a key to the morgue basement. ऐसे कुछ शायद मिल जाए। मेरे ख्याल से मिल गई है, जब भी हमारे पास है।
It's locked.
अच्छा, इधर 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 तोड़ी लगनी है। मैं किसको खुजली हो रही है? मैं आ रहा हूँ। Your daddy is eyeing. Outcoming eyeing. कोई हमसा हो तो सामने आ जावे। अच्छा जी, सब कुछ उठा लिया यहाँ से।
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
चाबी मिल गई। आया आया आया। चुम्मी दे दे, एक प्यारी सी चुम्मी दे दे। चढ़ जा पे। ओए यार, ये तो भूखा हो गया। कुछ तो दे दे भाई। किधर गए खबीस, गंदी औलाद, आजा नजर।
These scales feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
ओए क्या ये तो इज्जत से मेरी जान ले जाना चाहता था। आए ना जरा। अल्लाह बना जा। ये जरा थोड़ा सा खून हमको दे देता। दिस इज मजे। बहुत जालिम है ये।
It's locked.
एक ही है। New type of offhand weapon, equip Y and directly absorb blood.
It's all right.
अच्छा जी, अब इसको हम लोग करेंगे equip offhand weapon पिस्टल की जगह पे अल्लाह। तेरा बेड़ा करके।
It's locked. Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the The chest was originally open to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened.
यार कितने जख्म मिले हैं इस आदमी को। जख्म पे जख्म खा के जी।
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
चलो जी। डॉक्टर कॉरकोरन टिपट, कॉकरेन टिपट। फाइंड सम यूजफुल समथिंग। और कितना यूजफुल फाइंड करूं यार, मिल तो गई चीजें। अच्छा बाहर है जी। ओ तेरी। पर जा, इधर आए ना, इधर आए ना, आ जा। ओए 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 ओए, दंदियां नहीं काटनी, वो मेरा काम है। हमारी बारी।
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger.
कह तो रहा हूँ भाई, चीजें
Drink blood is so tempting.
चीजें इकट्ठी कर होती है, बड़ा कुछ करना है अभी। मारना चाहिए, रास्ते में मार देगा कोई। कोई रास्ता नहीं छोड़ा। आया आया आया, एक ही बना छोड़ा ही। बारी फिर बना लेते हैं। डैमेज 85, कोई फायदा नहीं। हट गंदी नहीं है तलिया। अब जरा यहाँ से बाहर जाया जाए। अब यहाँ से बाहर कैसे जाना है? हमको भूल गया रास्ता। आया 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 आया। दिस इज मजे की चीज। दिलदा बुआ खोल में अंदर आना चाहनी है। ओ भाई अभी मैं नहीं मरना। यार ये तो धक्के से भाई की जान लेके जाना चाहता था। फाइनली समथिंग इज्जत वाली हैपेंड। डियांट्रे डोरॉन, क्या नाम है इसका? डोरॉन्टे।
Good evening, miss.
Your next.
I beg you.
What do you? Well,
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Parajani.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet.
And
Well,
goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Mesmerizing. यार अभी तक मैंने एक चीज़ नहीं की, वो मैं करना चाहता हूँ। अगर मुझे कोई मिल जाए बंदा।
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Many.
ये से skip कर सकते हैं हम लोग। Diseases decrease the blood quantity of the citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient and them behind.
Doctor.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. Yes.
Could you?
More.
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you credit.
Tell me about yourself.
I don't.
How painful is your
So painful. I'd rather not talk at all.
I'm sure you realize.
Not really.
I see.
Yes, mate.
How painful is it?
So
I have to go now, sir.
Bye bye.
But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right.
ठीक
Don't
ही
waste
है।
your time with me.
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr.
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite.
What do you mean?
She managed.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
This is nice.
I share your concern.
I don't...
यार कब करूँगा इनको मैं?
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
I'm all right.
Edgar.
Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening.
I don't know.
I see.
ओए ओए This is nice. अच्छा इस कमरे में जाना है. हाय हाय हो.
All I wanted was to go back to work, to take care of my children.
This is nice. इसके साथ बात करनी
Please,
है.
Jonathan, come in.
तो भाई लोग इधर ना मैं अपने हिसाब से स्किप करी जा रहा हूँ पार्ट को, ठीक है. उनकी कन्वर्सेशन को तेज कर रहा हूँ. आप लोगों ने अगर देखना है कि बातें चल क्या रही हैं, हो क्या रहा है, तो गेम को पॉज करके चेक कर सकते हो. इससे थोड़ा सा गेम प्ले थोड़ा सा शॉर्ट हो जाएगा, बचत हो
I'm
Mm.
जाएगी.
pleased.
The Pembroke discretion.
And you would accept.
अब क्या करना है? टॉक टू दी होटल बेनिफैक्टर.
Good evening. That's quite.
You can.
I'm not.
Well,
You have.
no need.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Thank you, Pape. Thank you.
Safer here than anywhere else in the East End. The flu took my dear wife, Emily.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised.
You're a vampire. It's.
I know you must.
Doc,
These
please.
my
Is it?
now
We.
in
I'll-
if my
Interrogate Gradit.
still with the fever.
Good evening, sir. Unless you get... Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain.
I have wasted too much energy for so little result.
Good evening, sir.
Reed, let us...
Have you heard...
Black.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later. Good evening, Doctor. Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
भाई इनमें से तो कोई वो बंदा निकल ही नहीं रहा जिससे मैंने बात करनी है। Crumpled letter.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor?
Not anymore, sir.
What do you mean?
No.
Please show me what...
Of course.
यार गोल्ड कहाँ से मिलता है यहाँ से?
I cannot enter.
Common handle part or lead blade. थोड़ा सा सो लिया जाए, नेक्स्ट पार्ट अब बाद में खेलेंगे। वीडियो अच्छी लगी है वीडियो को लाइक करो, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो, मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए बाय बाय।